Okay, connection looks good. No dropped frames. Got our Rend buff, we've got our Dragon Slayer buff. Let's see how much leveling we can do in about an hour. Oh great, all my stuff sold on the auction house. So we're slowly getting closer to what we need for our level 40 mount. These are all dungeon quests, except for that one. That's level 49, so we won't pick it up just yet. Inventory space should be good, but it runs out pretty quick in Classic. So I think we can do this one down here. Caliph Scorpid Sting. What? Level 46, so I didn't think that was gonna aggro. Maybe the hyenas have a little bit larger range than I thought. Or my depth perception is just off. Either of these things are possible. Sec. Alright. Yeah, they have pets. I hate that. So many of them too. So I don't necessarily need to engage those mobs. Anything that drops a water pouch is good. My level 1 lightning bolt. Potential problem is you farm everything but the shadow mages. There's the possibility that that's all you'll have left. Depends on if they're sharing a spawn table or not. It might not be that bad. I don't know. These despawn after you take out the Shadow Mage. So what I really want is to do this Caliph. Macros. Did I spell that right? Hopefully it's not an elite. We'll see. I feel like these bounty quests usually, in Classic at least, up as an elite. Oh no. Alright, should be fine. I don't think that sells for much on the auction house, unfortunately. I think I've gotten that pattern before, doing this exact same thing. Can I pull this guy by himself? Oh. Sneaky. See if I can get a few more ticks from this totem. Alright, there's one pouch. One of these is a repeatable quest. That's why it popped up twice. Yeah, I think the bounty, water patch bounty is repeatable. Might mean I don't get experience for it. So we'll turn that one in second, if we ever turn it in at all. Disarm. Let's see. Drop rate is not great on the pouches so far. Though I do need a certain number of bandits and thieves. Still getting silk cloth. Yeah, they just, I think, unlocked Exoramus on the classic servers. The classic anniversary servers, I mean. Dodge. Don't think I can pull that one by herself. Can't remember, did I even buy, what's the highest rank of lightning bolt I have? 6. Okay. Gouged. I wonder if it's worth the mana at this point. Put that there, put that there for just a second. I really have only used it for pulling, so level 1 will do that just as well as level 6. Just really doesn't even move the health bar. If it crits, it does, but I don't have much crit, so. Oh no. Alright. Oh no, they killed that very fast. So this is the guy I need. Unfortunately, he's got 2 ads with him. Alright, now I just need them to not kill me. Give it up. I should have gone to Ghost Wolf form. Anyway, we live. Please tell me he didn't despawn. Okay. That was the worst possible way to do that, but whatever. Pretty sneaky. His 2 ads are stealth, as you can see. Hopefully he must respawn by himself, even if you don't kill the ads. Otherwise, that would be pretty broken. People would just search endlessly to find him, and he would never appear. Because you couldn't even take down the rest of his patrol unless you just happened to stumble across them. With them being stealth. XP games are slower than I expected at level 46. Slower than I remember, I should say. I've done this plenty of times, but it's been a while since I last leveled a classic character. The last one I did is now on the Miss of Pandaria. Classic servers, so that's 3 expansions. No, more than that. So you've got TBC, then you've got Wrath of the Lich King. What happens after that? I forget, but there's one more, and then you're in Miss of Pandaria. Cataclysm, that's it. It's a very easy expansion to forget about. Is this guy by himself? I think so. Because, yeah, I'm only at 1 of 10 on thieves. there's one. Oh. I hate disarm. Yeah. When the game stops giving me silk, I'll stop making the heavy silk bandages. But for now, I mean, they still serve a purpose. 640 healing. It's like 25% of my health. She's stuck. I don't want to aggro her friend, though. Okay. It's another bandit. Yeah, it's really easy to get these patterns. These are leatherworking, right? Yeah. These might sell for like 10 silver. I don't know. I thought I had Auctioneer installed, but maybe not. Alright. These aren't really worth it, but I am just curious if his minion will disappear. No. True to form. The Voidwalker does not hit very hard, but it's got a lot of HP. Hey, yeah, grinding it out. Thanks very much for the follow. I used to have an alert that would play when I got a follow, but I guess I have probably not logged into that service in a very long time. Right now I'm 46. About halfway, a little more than halfway to 47. So a long way to go to 60. At this point, my goal is hit 60 before TBC comes out. Which is not very, not a very lofty goal. But the amount of time I'm able to play right now, it may be all I can get done. Oh, thanks, yeah. It took me a while to settle on that one. I've had like 2 others I've used, but this one I think works the best, looks the best. I'd kind of like to get like a neon sign, like an actual real life neon sign that looks like that, but hard to justify that expense. I don't. I don't have anything against it, I just have never really watched it. I assume you do? I put like a couple of anime shows on my Netflix watch list, but I've never managed to get to them. Okay. Which one's your favorite? If you have a favorite, is it impossible to pick? Alright, I still need 5 thieves. Might be easier to find them up here. Oh, yeah. What is HXH? AOT I've heard of. That's Attack on Titan, right? Oh, Hunter, okay. I did watch K-pop Demon Hunters, but that's not really anime, right? I mean, it's animated, but it's not anime. I saw the songs from it pop up on Spotify, like top 50. I'm like, what's this about? So I watched the movie and... Oh, okay. It's on Netflix. I can add that to the watch list. What else have I watched? I watched some of Arcane. I don't know if that counts as anime either. It's definitely animated, but not necessarily anime. I haven't managed to make it through season 1 of Arcane yet. How many more of these do I need? One more. And I still need 3 thieves. No, I don't. Obviously, this is not a channel that is gonna make any money, so I don't really see a point in paying money to design anything. Yeah. Even if I dedicated the time that was necessary, I wouldn't really expect any revenue from this, so. Like, I spent a little bit of money on, you know, a camera, and that's about it. And it's kind of fun to learn about design and all that stuff, but alright, that's 10 pouches. But yeah. So do you stream at all? We're good there. We'll go up. Should have gone up here first, actually, before I did all this. Because it may send me back here. I think this guy is in a camp surrounded by a bunch of pirates.
Yo!
South Sea Shakedown.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
Be good.
Well, those items don't help me at all.
What can I do for you? See you around. See you later.
Yeah, this is all down here. Which, I mean, if I'm gonna do that one, now is probably a good time.
Time is money, friend.
While I still have, well, I'll at least still have the Dragon Slayer buff.
Relax. Be seeing ya.
He wants me to go back to Feralis. Okay.
See ya later.
Can I sell some stuff?
Yo!
What can I do for you? I don't think these patterns sell for anything. Field testing kit. So much quest stuff. Yeah. May have just given up on a little bit of money there, but one sec. I need to put something in the dryer. I'm not walking the dog, I'm just putting something in the dryer. Okay. I want to go turn these in real quick to free up a little inventory space and in case they give me a follow-up quest. I don't know. If we're lucky, someone else will be down here doing these. Should make it a little bit easier, because that area can get pretty thick with mobs. And on the anniversary servers, depending on what layer you're in, you can actually I would say it's a little unusual not to see other players. Oh, there's some mithril for somebody. Not a lot of herbs here. I think I've only seen fire bloom. Based on alchemy guides I've seen, the next best thing to make, I forget which potion it is, but it requires Arthas's tears, which I don't think I can get until I head up to like Fellwood. So I'm maybe a little bit ahead of my alchemy skill may be a little bit ahead of my level.
Hey, how you doing?
Alright.
Be good.
Turn in this
Keep it
guy's
real.
head.
Have a good one. Be good. Have a good one. Keep it real.
Begins a quest. Lovely.
Be good. Have a good one.
Oh, he wants me to go back.
Keep it real.
Yeah. So this is a dungeon quest.
Have a good one.
That's weird.
Be good.
Time is money, friend. Glad I could help.
Care package. I don't know if I get experience for these. Let's see.
Keep it real.
Oh, I did for the first one at least. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Activating the power source. I think I can do this. They're all right here in this area, right? Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Saw some basilisks over there, so... What is this guy? Wow. Plenty of hyenas as well. This quest is on a timer, so... Do I get credit for that? No, that's not it. No, because it's not an acceptable. Alright. I don't love quests like this. Yeah, because you have to not only collect 8 samples, you then have to run the test, and then the samples have to be considered acceptable. I don't know what the rate on that is going to be. Apparently not good. I mean, they do give you 2 hours, but... I haven't gotten a single one yet. Alright, I don't need any buzzard symbols. Wonder if the higher level ones have a better chance. Alright, there's one. Yes. Some rogue may want that. Jody and Stam, yeah. It may sell for more to a vendor than it does on the auction house, though. Right now I don't even have enough inventory space. Nope. This would be really annoying if I didn't have cure poison. Let's see. Alright, we should head back this way. Nope. I don't know, I may not be able to finish this one before I have to go. The rate is going so far. It's not promising. I think, pretty sure if I log off, the timer won't freeze. It'll keep ticking. Unacceptable. We have 8. We're getting a little more lucky. Need more basilisks, though. I would have thought I needed to go closer to the coast, but apparently not. Nope. Where do I think the basilisks are green. Four of 8. So they're more concentrated. Yeah, we'll start heading west. South would also work. But I think in the long term, west is better. Okay. I haven't gotten any hyenas yet. No acceptable samples anyway. I wouldn't say shaman is my favorite class, but it's fun. What would I say? I don't know, it's hard to pick a favorite. I kind of like warrior the most, even though it can be really frustrating and challenging in some ways. Druid's fun too. Druid to me is a better hybrid class than shaman. Because you really can do it all with the druid. Maybe not perfectly, but you know, you're not going to tank on a shaman ever. And you can do decent healing and decent damage. But you can also do those things with the druid and in addition to that, tank when needed. So yeah, I'd have to say druid is my favorite, even though I haven't leveled one in a long time. So to be fair, I don't know, melee DPS is a druid, like cat form is, it's not as fun as enhancement shaman. It's probably why I haven't leveled a druid in a long time. Shadow Priest can also be fun. But they're, I don't know, they change so much from expansion to expansion. So it's not always a very helpful class. Nope. Sorry, one sec. Just need to pop out this chat. So that I can actually see. All right. But I would say the good thing about shaman is, in most expansions, it's worth having more than one in a raid. And they are pretty versatile. I mean, they're a good support class. And inventory is full. What? Oh, I need to do this. Do this. What can I get rid of in my inventory? Don't really need the food. Don't really need stone shield potions either. But I should put those on the auction house. No joy. Though with warriors, I don't enjoy them as much in retail. Like I was playing Fury Warrior in retail. At some point I realized, like, oh, this just feels like they made the class a rogue with no stealth. They just made it a little too button mashy. But they're still a good class, I mean, in terms of having versatility. Like doing delves is super easy with a warrior. Even if you're going solo. I never really even tried to delve on my mage, but my guess is it would not go too well. Nope. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this. I think 2 hours is enough to do it. It's just... I probably can't play for the next 2 hours. Right. And I'm not getting super lucky with the samples. Yeah, I need 24 total, and I'm at 9. Alright, 3 of 8. Yeah, I might have to start buying moonberry juice. As opposed to 13. Actually this is probably still okay. I don't have a huge mana pool, so given our money situation, yeah. Alright, 4 of 8. But I'm starting to sense I'm not going to get this one completed before I have to go. Unless I start getting really lucky with the samples. least I know where to come for the hyenas. There's so much stuff on this map, I can't even tell where I am. Alright, right there. Oops. Giant egg. I wish I had inventory space for that. The good cooking ingredient. If I ever get to the point where I can level cooking. I think I resisted that. I don't think that you can outrange that, right? Oh. Hello. These hyenas. By far the worst ratio so far. Inventory is full. Finally. We're looking on time. No. Well, at least I'm getting some XP. Grinding XP. My rested should take me all the way to 48. I'd be surprised if I hit 47 and the indicator isn't still all the way over here somewhere. Given how little I've played recently. Should be just about maxed out. Let's see. Yeah, I've got 230 in alchemy. 230 divided by 5 is 46. So actually I'm right on target. I'm right where I need to be with alchemy. But the guides recommend using a recipe that requires Arthas's tears that are in zones that I really shouldn't be going to just yet. But I mean, I have options. That would be if I want to use orange recipes, which guarantee a skill point. But I could also use yellow. And, I don't know, you get a skill point from yellow, what, like 75-80% of the time? I think it's pretty high. So it's not that bad if you've got the materials. If I was sitting on a bunch of herbs that I needed to get rid of, yeah, I would just use a yellow recipe. But unfortunately, I think I still need some of this for later. Definitely not going to do the one that requires mithril. I don't know. I need to look and verify. There was definitely at least one recipe I saw that requires materials I could use later. And I don't want to have to go back to level 40 zones to farm more of it when I'm level 50 or whatever, so... maybe at that point it just makes more sense to buy it on the AH, but I'm not swimming in gold, so... hard to know what the most efficient thing to do is. And the ratio just sucks. There's no other way to say it. Yeah, I'll probably have to do this one off stream. Because I don't think I can dedicate the time right now. The hyenas are really what's getting me. I farmed as many hyenas as anything else, but I'm sitting at 2 of 8 on those instead of 5 of 8 or 6 of 8. My guess is the underlying formula is the same. It's just RNG. one of them was always going to lag behind. I'm just surprised it's lagging behind as much as it is. Yeah, you can't outrange it. I just got lucky that one time. Well, lucky, and orcs have a passive ability that makes them more resistant to stuns. Hardiness. An additional 25%. Fire bloom. I don't know if I have any recipes that use it, but oh, it's green, so it might give me a skill point. Yep. So I was wondering earlier if different hyenas might give you better success rate on getting an acceptable sample, but now I'm thinking no. Because the item that drops is the same regardless. So whether I get a level 45 or a level 48 hyena, they're always going to drop the untested hyena sample. Which is what you're like processing with this. So it's just a bad success rate all around. But hey, by the time I get done with this, I might be level 50. This does kind of feel like one of those filler quests that Blizzard said. Well, you know, our players are running out of quests and they can't get as much experience as they need to get to level 50, so let's put in something really grindy so that they spend an entire level farming mobs. I do kind of wonder, that's interesting. The buzzards and the hyenas might share a spawn table. Which is very unfortunate for me. Because there are more buzzards there than when I started, and fewer hyenas. It doesn't make sense to me that they would share a spawn table, but things like that happen sometimes. That rogue is living dangerously. Oh shit. I would res him, but by the time I have enough mana, he'll already be here, because the graveyard is right there. It's kind of interesting. I mean, as a rogue, he had plenty of things in his toolkit to not die there. Could have helped him out with a heal, but I thought he actually was going to be fine. Or I assumed he knew what he was doing. Honestly, you need a reagent in Classic to use Vanish. I can't remember. Hey, Chef, how's it going? I forget the name of the server. It's the Classic Anniversary PvE server. There's only one of them, which is kind of fun because it means you always see people on the server, regardless of the hour. Okay, is that the PvP server? Ah, okay, nice. I used to level on the PvP servers, but these days I just don't have as much time as I used to, so I would never hit level 60 if I were doing that. And I may still never hit level 60, it's hard to say. But at least on a PvE server I can kind of grind without the potential of like getting camped. Yeah, exactly. And you know, balance doesn't matter as much on a PvE server. It does if you want to do battlegrounds, but you know, if it's like 80% alliance and 20% horde, that sucks, but you can still do it. Oh, yeah. I mean, to me, as much as I complain about grinding and leveling, to me sometimes it's more fun than end games. I'd probably feel differently if I was raiding, but I'm not really able to do that at the moment, so once I get to end game, it's kind of like, oh, well, now what? Yeah, I'm sitting on a lot of rested XP right now. I'll know for sure when I hit level 7, why do I keep saying 70? Level 47, but I think I have rested XP all the way to 48. Oh, the add-on, okay. Yeah, my add-ons are pretty basic. I've got Questy and a bag inventory add-on, and then I think Auctionator, and that's about it. Oh, and DBM, of course. Which I don't really need because I don't run dungeons. Not that I wouldn't, but I hate ditching on people, and sometimes I just have to go. But it's super rude to do that to a group. Symbolic. I'm gonna pick those up and put them on the cross-faction auction house. Maybe there's a paladin out there that would like those. Yeah, ultra casual. I mean, sometimes that's just what life kind of determines, right? Inventory is full. I would play more seriously if I could, but it's just not possible right now. So what level is your character on Night Slayer? Are you level 60 already? I say already, but the server has been around for a long time. Oh, okay. So you're busier than I am. For sure. What are you playing on your stream? If you don't mind my asking. Level 44? Okay, so we're actually pretty close. I'm level 46. You have a harder experience than I do, though. Because, yeah, if I were on a PvP server, I would probably still be level 30 something. Okay. Interesting. Do you animate it yourself, or... this quest is going to make me cry. Because I'm going to get 8 of 8 of everything except the hyenas, and then I'm going to have to leave, and then I'm going to have to start over. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I think that technology is getting better and better, right? If it's like VTubing. Oh, now I have to find space for these two. Sorry, food, you gotta go. Okay, so do you come up with scripts and things like that? Dialogue? Oh. Alright, 8 of 8. I can ditch this one. Still very short of where I need to be for the hyenas. Oh, hard to explain. Okay. Fair enough. Belt of intellect. Yeah, just gonna keep getting rid of things. Goodbye, cooking ingredient. Nope. Do you do that here on Kick, or do you multi-stream? Alright. Now all I need are hyenas. Oh, your partner. Congrats. That's awesome. Kel'Thuzad is yelling. How often do you do your show? Really need these hyenas to start giving me good samples. Wow, that's a busy schedule. Yeah, I know. There's just a lot of RNG involved in this one. Like, it'll drop the sample you need every time, but then you have to test it, and the testing rate is... Testing success rate is really bad. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, my schedule is pretty easy in comparison to yours. All around. Alright, 6 of 8. We may actually get this done. Fingers crossed. Finally, we're getting some good luck. Ooh, elites. Yeah, Zul'Farrak is right there. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes getting started is the hardest part, right? So maybe if you're going and never stopping, it's almost easier to kind of keep your momentum. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making that up. Oh yeah, yeah. There's definitely momentum with working out, right? You kind of get to a point where you feel bad if you don't do it. As opposed to the other way around. When you're first starting out, feels like a chore. Come on. Ding. Yes. Alright. We got it done. Alright, go turn this in before the timer expires. Yeah, nice talking to you too, man. Thanks for dropping by and chatting. Zug zug, yeah. Exactly. Have a good rest of your workday. Alright. I think these lower tier talents are better than anything in the second tier. Yeah, I can't believe they made this a talent. Increase the damage of your fire totems by 5%. So we're just gonna do convection to reduce the mana cost of our spells by 2%. I don't need anything from this row, really, as far as I can tell. I mean, there might be situations where this is useful, but you can also just use resist gear. Scarab shells. Okay, that's a dungeon quest.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real. Have a good one. Be good.
Alright, he wants me to go to Undercity. No big deal.
Keep it real. Be good.
Alright, that is going to be it for this stream. I'm really glad we finished that quest because I thought I was going to have to do it again later. All I'm going to do now is throw this item that's clearly made for paladins on the cross-faction auction house. And then I'm going to log and that'll be it. But if you're out there, thank you very much for watching and have a good rest of your Monday. Let's see how much these go for. Oh, no one's using the cross-faction auction house, so that is gonna hurt just a little bit. Alright, there's one item. I don't know. I could try putting these on the Horde auction house, even though they have spirit. How much do they sell for? So if I put this, yikes. Because there aren't many items here, I don't expect people would be checking this auction house very often. Meaning I need to put it up for 24 hours, but that would cost me 1 gold. just on the deposit fee. So even though these aren't ideal for a warrior, I guess they're still okay. So I'll probably put them on the horde auction house. Or just sell them to the vendor. Anyway, that really is it for now. See you